Good afternoon, everybody. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations. Why cough? How are you guys all doing today? Good, I hope. I can only hope, right? So, I am going to make, I know I was going to do a Christmas card and I was kind of debating, and, I got a bunch of those new releases from Polka Dot Orchard, and so I decided today I had to do another video, and I've already done I do believe two cards out of the kit, and which I think I've done my goal. So, but I'm gonna do a third one. I love these digital card sets, but I need to get more white paper. For sure, more white paper. So I got a bunch of stencils the other day from her, but I bought some. But I cannot show you all of them yet because I just looked in the store and not all of them have been released. I can only show you what is in the store right now that I bought. I do believe that I bought, or what she sent me. I can't remember what I bought and what I was sent, so I don't honestly remember. But anyways, I do know what is in the store, and the other ones that are available right now, I will put down below in the description box. And I will put the label, the name of them that are available and everything down below. So please make sure you guys check the description box, please. That description box is really important for a lot of people. It really helps. You read about how I did the card or how I did this, but I also tell you guys along the way how I'm doing the card. But here are some of the stencils that I got or ordered or whatever. So this one, obviously, I didn't get all of it on the card, but this one is called Bee Candy, and it's got a lot of the, what do you call it? My brain just drew a blank. I just had it in my head just a second ago. And I was talking about it last night with my daughter. We were talking about this be perfect honeycomb. There we go. I did it. Honeycomb. There we go. But yeah, so I used 3 colors with this from the Tim Holtz collection, and I used wild honey, mustard seed, and fossilized amber. Those 3 colors go so good together, and you got yourself a really good Bee Candy honeycomb. #honeycomb. #this. I'm like, I'll be dreaming hashtags by the time I'm all said and done. Especially when I take a picture of this card and get it up, or whatever, once I make a card with this and get it into Instagram. I gotta remember all these hashtags and everything. So, yeah. So, yeah, I thought these colors look so good together, and I'm glad I made my color swatches too, because these look really good together. So, they have this available. I believe it's only available in just the square, is what I saw. No slimline for this one yet. She might. I don't remember. And I will put who makes it too. And then there's this one. I love this one. Is called Plenty O' Leaves, and it comes in square. I did not see a slimline for this one. Not that I'm aware. I didn't look. I didn't see it. I looked, but I couldn't find one. Although you could go down a slimline card and make a slimline, just like you could do with this, and just go down your slimlines and make a slimline card with this. You could. But there is another row of honeycomb on this side that would not fit on my A2 size cardstock. So there is another row. And then this one is called, Plenty of Leaves, and I wanted to do them on paper just to show you the effect of them. So some of these you cannot use lunar paste on. Some of these are just too thin. I will tell you that right now. Some of these do not work. I already tried. Trust me. I tried. Some you can, some you can't. So with all these samples, I just did ink, and yeah. So especially when I get to this other one that I'm going to show you here in a minute. So this one was called Plenty of Leaves. I did a fall color with this one, and I did Tim Holtz colors. No, I did Simon Hurley. Sorry. So I did Fake Plants. I did at the top and bottom, and then I did his Weeping Willow, the brown, and then I did Guppy, which is orange, and then I did Game Over, which is the red. So I did that. So, and I thought that, I mean, you could make this into a Christmas one and do Christmas colors. Could be a Christmas leafy, plenty of Christmas leaves if you wanted to. But this one was a really thin stencil, and this one I would not recommend doing lunar paste with. This one was just, unless you spray it with that pixie spray stuff. I did not use my pixie spray, but I just don't know if that would work. And then here's another one. This one is called Tangled Web. I love this one. I love this one. This one I used Simon Hurley's Shady and the woof, his woof, and I did Shady again on the bottom, and those, just doing it that way just turned out really cool. Now I know spider webs are not really that color, but you know, for Halloween, why not? I mean, it does look white. The spider webs themselves are white, but for Halloween you gotta go a dark gray or almost black and a light gray. So I thought this turned out. And this one is a Slimline stencil, actually. And they also have a square stencil for this one. So I thought that turned out cool. So they have two, a Slimline and a square. And then this one, I'm going to show you guys where I failed. Miserably failed. Take it out of the trash. So here's the inked version of this one. This one is called Tree Farm Slimline. So I had to go all the way down because it didn't quite cover the whole sheet of a, let me show you the stencil here. I gotta find it because I can't show you guys all the stencils. Let me find it. Because let me show you. Some of these are, so here's the spider web one. Okay, that's what that looks like. And then here is this one. So what I did is this one goes this way and not this way. And I turned it, so when I inked it, because I wanted to go horizontal, I had to go all the way down that way to make it slimline horizontally. So that's what I wanted to do. So spider web and this one felt thick enough to do the lunar paste, but look, can you guys see what happened there? It totally smeared, and the teeth on these trees for some reason, and I was going very gentle too with my lunar paste. I was not being very rough with it at all, but I think it's these trees. These ones here, like these ones, they do not like the lunar paste at all. These ones are, ouch, dude, Streamlabs, get out of my ear, please. Gah, you're killing me. That hurt. But these ones, they were fine. These ones, not so well. So, yeah, the ones with the edges, but the smooth trees and the dots, they did okay. But as you can tell, they're So I'm like, nope. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I guess you can't win them all on some of the stencils, but there's a couple in here I think that I can try lunar paste on, but once I'm able to show you, then I'll show you. But they have not been released yet in the store. So I had to go up and down. So we're going to use this for a card today, but here's a card that I made the other day. So here's my other card I did, a camping card. And this is by Lea Keislingl. I'm probably chopping her name up. And the name of this set is called, and I forgot to write it on the back of my card. Hold on. I have it right here. It's called Happy Camper Say It Slimline. Okay, so Happy Camper Say It Slimline. So I used the bigger one to go on a 9x4 slimline card, and I gave it an orange background, and I wrote the name of the person that created it or who drew it or whatever and stuff. And then I just went in with some markers and colored it, and then I've got my markers here, and we're going to do the same thing with the smaller one. Okay, so there we go. So without further ado, let's lower this. And I gotta watch the time because here, what time is it? It is 12:53, so it's 1 o'clock. I have, oh, shoot, guys. I'm gonna have to make this quick because I got an appointment at 1:30. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to hit the pause button here in a minute. I got an appointment at 1:30. Mountain Standard Time. I didn't know it was that late. Oh no. So let's set this aside. So we're going to color this. So I'm going to watch the clock. I didn't realize it was so darn late. Crapo. I did not know that. So we might have to hit the pause button and then finish this card when I get back, because I have to go see my neck doctor. Okay, so I'm going to hold these colors up to you. So we are going to use CG3, CG2, and CG1. So you guys can see those. Okay. I didn't realize it was so late already because they changed my time. I was thinking, oh, my appointment's at 2:30, and then I just dawned on me. They called me and changed it. So before, when I colored with Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, I used to start with the lightest and color the whole tree or whatever, the whole image, and then I would go with the medium and then the darkest, and then go back to the lightest and color over it. Well, now I do something completely different. Now I start with the darkest. Watch this. So now I take, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry if I'm a lefty and you guys can't see very good, but so I take this. So I'm going to do just one tree, and then I'm going to have to put you guys on pause, and I'm going to have to leave. So there's one tree, and then So that's CG3, okay, and now we're going to go to CG2. Uh-oh. Oh, good, you didn't come out. And then I'm going to go up into CG3 a little bit to bring some of that down. Now, I'm not a perfect colorist. I am no way, shape, or form a perfect colorist. Okay, now, watch this. Now we're going to go in with CG1, our lightest color. And we're going to come up into CG3. Back down into CG2. And there you go. All right, so there is our first tree. Okay, so there is that tree. Doesn't that look cool? And it all blends so well together too. So pretty. Oh, and with this background card, with this Slimline background card, you guys, I used all just one color of green. I used Fake Plant, just so you know, by Simon Hurley Creates. And I will put my Ranger affiliate link down below in the description box. So please make sure you check the affiliate links or the description box, because I will put all of the Polka Dot Orchard website in there and all the stuff from all that information in there for stuff for easy for you guys to find. So I will be right back. Okay. I just realized I have an appointment at 1:30 and I gotta go now. So I'll be back. Talk to you later. I'm gonna put you on pause. Hopefully I'll be back shortly. Talk to you later. I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, can we see that? Okay. So, I am back from my neck doctor appointment. I went and saw the neck doctor at the orthopedics center, ortho doctor, because I had neck fusion surgery back in 20, what year was that? I had back surgery in 2016, and then I had, oh boy, trying to remember all my surgeries. And then I had neck fusion surgery in 2018, in the beginning of 2018, I believe, and then my second foot surgery also in 2018. So I think that's when I had my neck fusion surgery. Or no. I had my back surgery. I take that back. I had my back surgery in the beginning of 2016. And then I had my neck fusion surgery, because I had a triple neck fusion thing for C5, 6, and 7 at the end of 2016. So it was like September, I think, of 2016 is when I had that done. Now I remember. Duh. So anyways, it was like about a month ago, I went to wash my hair in the kitchen sink because I didn't feel like taking a shower. I just wasn't up for it. It was hot and I was sweaty and I just didn't feel like taking a shower in the hot water. It just wasn't up for it. So I just decided to wash my hair in the kitchen sink and just take a sponge bath, that type of thing. Like back in the good old days, like they used to do. And when I went to bend my neck forward, I heard something go snap, crackle, pop, and it just kind of freaked me out a little bit, and I thought the metal hardware in my neck or something kind of snapped loose, and I thought, oh no. And so, but I got the results back today, just a little bit ago, and yay, thank God I don't have to have surgery again, because I don't want to go through that with this horrible CRPS disease that I suffer with. So I am so grateful that I don't have to go through that. But so I just have really bad degenerative disc disease in my neck, and then also in the same area of where I had my surgery on the right side. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a scar right here. That's where they did the surgery from, is on the front side. And back here in the neck, back there, that is where, you guys still see that? Back there is where all that really bad arthritis has set in place, and it's been spreading across and is now hitting both of my shoulders really bad. So that is what I have been struggling with now. And it is now in both of my knees really bad again, and I used to have really bad arthritis when I was 10 years old as well. So I have been struggling for a long time. And so I remember living in Washington State from the time I was 10 until the time I was 20, or no, from when all that stuff set in, I should say. Oh gosh, by the time all that stuff set in, I would just hurt so bad. And then having, I guess, from what my pain doctors say, they believe that I had fibromyalgia and CRPS also at that same time. So with me being now 50, you can imagine living with all that from then. Okay, so this one is a smaller Slimline, so I have to color the trees a little. These two other trees a little bit smaller. So I'm trying not to going up there just to pull some of that down a little bit and to blend it in. And not to go outside of the lines like I did the other one, because I definitely don't want to do that. Ow! I can't get the lid on. Darn it. So I've noticed that some of the fellow crafters have gotten Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers. And I wanted to let you guys know that Spectrum Noir alcohol markers are actually cheaper than Ohuhu markers, in case you're wondering. So if you're looking for alcohol markers, check your local Tuesday morning store, your local retailer. Just check your local Tuesday morning, because that's where I got all these. Oh, there's a little bug crawling on my workstation. Yeah, get out of there. What is it with these bugs? Gosh, I know they said there was going to be an apocalypse of bugs lately, but sure enough, there has been. I'm like, good grief. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the stems because I want to use brown on the stems. Oh, I forgot to go up here. What was I thinking? No. Why didn't you guys scream at me and tell me that? You say, Crystal. Because I'm not doing a live, duh. Hello. Okay, so now this one, we're going to go up this way. Duh. Oops, I went out of the lines a little bit, guys. Uh-oh. See, that's why I'm not a perfect colorist. I am not one of those perfect ones. Now, Rebecca Keppel, she's good. She is good. I I will link her YouTube channel on mine now that I just talked about her. She's awesome. She's a good colorer. Okay, now we're going to switch over to we're going to use G6 on the tent, because back when I was growing up, my dad used to take us camping all the time. My dad is now no longer with us. Oh, you crazy little, I ain't gonna say it, chocolate chip cookie, fudge stickles. So I take my die cutting tool, this thing, you know, because a lot of your Stampin' dies that you get from Tuesday Morning and the ones that you get from, who is it, Hero Arts, the ones you get from Hero Arts come connected. You gotta have a die clipping tool, but this also works for your Spectrum Noir alcohol markers when you have complications such as this. You just take this very lightly and you pull. Very carefully pull. I don't know why, if some of you have been having issues with those too, but they have some newer alcohol markers called Olos, and I've seen those advertised. Now, I will not buy them because they are way out of my price range. I am happy with these, but the Olos just open up right in the middle, in between here, for easy ink refill. I was like, okay, yeah, nice. Glad you guys can do it that way. So now we're just, I don't have any of the other greens that go with this one, the JG6. I wish I did, and I would blend in the tent more, but we're just gonna have to do this color, unfortunately. But back to when I was growing up. So when I was little, my dad used to take us camping all the time. I mean, all the time. So, and this was the color of our tent, this color. Now, I got to a point where I was growing up that I think at one time I just got so sick of green. I really did. Because he wore a green uniform to work every single day. He was a trucker for ADS, Advanced Drainage Systems. So he delivered drainage pipe, the black coiled drainage pipe. And it had a green stripe. And of course, you know, there's trucks had green on them. And, you know, the cars that my dad used to buy all the time, or the used ones used to get, were green. And then when I got married the first time around, what color of a car or something like that did we end up getting? Green. I mean, I was at the point. And then when I married Eric, my second husband, my second and forever husband, that, you know, I love this guy, the guy that I'm with now. He ain't going nowhere. I told him I never want a green car again. Never, ever. Never want to see another green car the rest of my life. Never. And now what do I see myself doing? Liking green again. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because, I don't know, ever since my dad passed away, I feel like I have to use green again and honor my dad. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know. And now I have this vision for my dream kitchen. We own our house. We don't own it outright yet, but, you know, we're paying monthly mortgage payments. So we're trying to own it outright, but, you know, maybe if we win the Mega Millions or something, then we can update it, but no. We'll just get a new dream house built. But I like the grassy knoll green, and I would like to have that somewhere in my kitchen. So, I know, call me crazy. So, here is the next set of greens I'm going to use, DG2D as in dog. Okay, I know I sound funny because my allergies are going bonkers. So DG2, DG3, and DG4. Okay, so I'm going to start down here at this bottom row of trees, and we're going to color that. Okay, so where was I at? Back to camping, should I say? Back to camping. Okay, that one's good. Woo! So this is a teeny tiny trees compared to the other ones. So we went camping a lot. I know you guys want to hear a funny camping story. So one time when my dad took my brother and I camping in Washington State, because that's where we did all of our camping, was in Washington, in the Cascade Mountain. No, yeah, Cascades. Cascades are Washington. I had to think, because the Blue Mountains are in Oregon. And one time we were camping. I was tired, so I went in to take a nap. And my dad sent my brother in to come wake me up because it was time for dinner or something. I don't know what it was. Oops, wrong one. I messed up. You guys should have said something. Oh, I messed up. TG3, I'm glad I caught that. But, anyways, he sent my brother Isaac in to wake me up to tell me it was time to eat. Well, I must have been in a deep sleep. And I don't know where the strength came from, but I was totally out of it. I took my brother, and I was clear on one side of the tent. I took him, grabbed him, and threw him clear on the other side of the tent. I mean, literally threw him. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. My dad came in and he goes, "What just happened, you two?" And my brother Isaac told him what happened, and I guess he thought that was pretty funny. At least he didn't bang our heads together for that one. So, yeah, now you guys know. That was pretty funny. Those were memorable moments back then. So these ones, the trunks are getting color green because they're just too tiny, and I don't think I'm going to get them brown. Okay, so now this one, I should have. So now you know. And then when we used to go camping, we used to pick. We used to pick gooseberries, salmon berries, boysenberries for free because they used to grow in the wild. And now here in Colorado, we don't get that luxury anymore. And now I don't go camping anymore. Now, if my husband and I, if we end up winning the Mega Millions, we may end up buying a camper trailer or something, an RV, and we'll be glamping. I tell you, glamping. And I will be taking some crafty supplies with me to go camping with, so I can craft in the woods. I was raised in the woods too. Okay, so we are now done with these 3. And now for the middle tree, I'm going to do AG1, which is called Apple. So it's an apple green. And I'm just going to use the Illustrator part. This is an Illustrator set. I got the Illustrator set as well as Tuesday Morning. They even had at some of the Tuesday mornings, I think in California, they had some of the tri-blends. I'm not sure if they had tri-blends here in Colorado, but the last time I went to Tuesday Morning, they were completely out of the tri-blends. So they was like, nope, all gone. So I was like, oh. But I ended up getting a new set of these Illustrator ones with some new colors that I did not have. So there's still more that I don't have, but I think I have over 70 different colors, which I'm pretty set now, so I think I'm good. Now we're going to go back to the CG3 2-in-1 set. So we're going to do that for these last 2 trees. Oh, and then tomorrow, you all, I am going to be doing a drawing for the Team Tiny Hop July Hop video. And I will show you what I will be doing the hop for. So make sure you check out that video tomorrow as well. Okay? So if you watch that video, the Team Tiny July 2022 hop, make sure you have commented on it to get in on that 6x6 Christmas cardstock. And since we're doing Christmas in July this year, I mean, not everybody did a Christmas card, I know, but, and it's, a lot of us crafty people do Christmas cards in July on YouTube and stuff like that. So, but I wanted to let you guys know I'm giving away a Lawn Fawn 6x6 paper pad. And it's really good, thick cardstock too. Okay, so now, I'm just curious, what kind of fun stories do you guys have from camping? You guys have any good fun stories from going camping? I know when I was married to my ex-husband, I don't talk about him much, but it's okay. When I was married to him, when we were newlyweds, when we were first married before kids, we went camping quite a bit too. And okay, so now I'm going to use EB1, I think, the brown part. I'm not going to use my darker EB7, but I'm just going to put it on the trunk of these trees, and then I'm going to put it on the word hike. Okay? So, anyways, when I first married him, before we had kids, we went camping once to Long Beach, Washington. That is my favorite beach. 'Cause that is the world's, I believe, at least in the United States, the longest beach in the United States of America, where you can drive your car on it, walk on it, for a very long while. There's like a big, huge, I mean, humongous cast iron frying pan, and it is like so fun there. They have a big, huge clamshell. There's and it squirts water at you ever so many, I don't know, an hour or whatever, or it used to. And then there's also Jake, half alligator, half man. Now, there's rumors going around Long Beach, Washington that he was, or it's a folklore, or whatever you want to call it, story going around, that he was real at one time. Many, many, many years ago. There is a kite shop store in Long Beach, Washington, real close to the ocean, mind you. And in that kite shop is a big, like, fish tank. And there sits Jake, the half alligator, half man. So he's got a human head. And he looks kind of freaky looking, but he's pretty cool. Let me tell you, he's pretty dude, man. If you guys ever get a chance to go to Long Beach, Washington, and go to the coast in Long Beach, Washington, please check out the local kite shops. And let me tell you, if you get a chance, find that tank. Anybody that lives in Washington State, please take a picture of it and send it to me. I am on Facebook under, I will put my Facebook group. I will make sure to put that on here too. Sometimes I tend to forget when I say I'm going to do it. But yeah, so my dad used to take us camping there, but we kind of did it glamping style back in the upper 80s, right before I graduated from high school. So that was fun. We stayed in a cabin. So I guess you call it glamping back then too. That was a thing back then. So here is OR1. So I'm going to use it on campfire. So we're going to color in campfire real quick. And I'm sorry if this video is taken like up. See, that one did it too. So we're going to do, I love this tool. I think I got this tool at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember where. One of those two craft stores. Or Joann's. I don't remember. I think it was Hobby Lobby. If I remember. That was one of the stores. And I already got a dent mark in it. Can you see that? Darn it. I already dented it. Just turn it and try to get it in there. And oh, also, I have noticed, I don't know what the real scenarios for storing alcohol markers, but I've always been told for storing alcohol markers you have to store them flat like this. So I have mine behind me in a bookcase behind me, stored flat horizontally. You cannot store them vertical up and down because then you're ruining them by allowing the ink to run down. And that's how the ink, I guess, dries out. I don't know what the full legit is, but I've always been told that even for the Ohuhu and Olos and or Spectrum Noir and all that, I just thought I'd let you guys know, for those of you that might be watching for the first time, make sure you store your alcohol markers flat. Lying flat. Not upside right. Especially for some of you that are just getting into card making that have been doing other crafty things. Store them flat. I just thought I'd share that information with you. Because it's something about that alcohol ink. Because you have two ends to your alcohol markers. So just a little advice. But anyways, back to where I was saying. Oh, about Long Beach. So anyways, and then another time, my ex-husband and I, we went camping at Long Beach, Washington, because once a year they used to have a huge kite festival. And everybody would go there to camp at the kite festival. Bring your tents or whatever, and we brought our tent, but the ground there was just so crazy hard. My back just couldn't handle it. So I think we both gave up, and we ended up camping in the car the second night when we were there, which was fine. But oh my gosh, the tents you guys, or the kites the kites that you can get for, oh my gosh, they were just out of this world spectacular, and all the fun stunts that all these people used to do. Oh my gosh, there was a lot of, oh my gosh, lots of different kite stunts that people used to do. For kite stunts. Where's my yellow? Oh, here it is. I found it. So my last color that I'm going to use on this is CT2, called Sunshine. It's going to go on the little stars, all the stars, and the moon. Okay? So that's what we're going to use it on. And I'm going to use the tiny tip because I need the tiny tip because I don't trust myself with the brush tip. As I think if I use the brush, I'm going to really go out of lines. So we are going to use the tip. Yeah. They had guys there and gals that did awesome tent stuff, and I don't remember if other people that used to live in Washington, like Elizabeth Costa Rogers, I'm gonna put her link on here too, her YouTube channel on here. I know she used to live in Washington State for a number of years, but I'm gonna see if she remembers the kite festival in Long Beach, Washington and stuff. But yeah, that was, oh my gosh, so much fun back then. And they do that, I do believe, in July every year. But I don't know. If you guys ever want to go to Washington State in July, look it up. Go there, have fun, camp out. I mean, take your camp stove or whatever, some food to cook on or whatever, your food, your tent. Lots of good hiking places in Long Beach, Washington to go hiking, and yeah, I mean it's fun. So fun. And of course, when they're doing the kite festival, I think that's the only time I think they don't allow anybody to drive on the beach, I think. I can't remember. But other than that, on the off times when they're not doing events on the beach, you can drive your car on the beach. Just don't go out too far and get your car stuck in the wet sand, because once the tide comes in, you guys, I've seen some crazy people that have driven their cars out there too close to the water, and let's just say I think there's been a few that have had to leave their cars. And yeah, they couldn't get their cars out. They got their cars stuck. Some probably never got their cars out, and some had to wait for somebody to come get them out. They're like, dude, man, don't you know you can't drive all the way out there? Yeah. My dad, we used to have oh my gosh, we used to have a Volkswagen thing. And it was orange, and my dad had these bears on the side of it. So he used to also have a CB radio. And I'm trying to remember what his call sign was on the CB radio. Do you guys remember those CB radios? Did you guys have those? So those of us that are like maybe 50, between 50 and 60, we should all remember the CB radios. Anybody younger than 50 may not know what those are. But my dad's call sign was Beartooth. And so, yeah, it was a cool name, huh? Beartooth? That was a pretty cool name. So my dad's had bears, big black bears on the side on both sides of our Volkswagen thing. And I love that car. I always love that car. And I still do. I don't have it, or he got rid of it, or sold it, or traded it in on a different car. So back then we had the orange Volkswagen thing and an orange Chevy Blazer back then. And so we took the orange Volkswagen thing to Long Beach, Washington. And that is why that is my favorite beach, and always will be. And my dad used to drive our Volkswagen thing on the beach. And with that type of Volkswagen thing, you can pop the top down, pop the windshield down, pop the doors off, snap the doors off and everything, and you got yourself almost like a sand dune buggy. That's the type of a car it was. And I've always told my husband, Eric, I said, okay, if we win the Mega Millions or whatever, every time, the Mega Millions or Powerball ever gets high, and we still play even if it's not that high, there, that is done. So let's put this card together. But anyway, so anytime we would, play or whatever, I would tell my husband, hey, one thing I do want to get is try and find a Volkswagen thing. And I want it to be an orange Volkswagen thing, because that is what I remember going to the beach and everything. And he said, okay, we'll get you a Volkswagen thing. I will get my Volkswagen thing. And I don't know, I just think it's just a cool car. And you guys might have to look them up online, but they're fun. They're a fun car to go to the ocean with. That's for sure. But they are fun. Fun. So I think we got everything colored. So now you know all of my crazy camping stories, and sorry, the doggies are barking. So I think I got everything colored. And did I tell you the orange that I used? Did I say OR1 for orange for campfire? I think I did. I think I told you everything. Okay, good. Got it. So now I'm going to get my junky scissors. All right, Bethany, I'm adopting that title from you, or adopting that. I like that. So now I'm going to put some foamy tape that I got off of Amazon. And we're going to build this. Now, I know this is a big 9x4. This one is a big. And these look like snowflakes, but it's okay if they're green dots. It's okay. They don't have to be snow. I could just goes good with the camping set. And again, I will post all of the links and everything. And right now, all of these digital stamps, all these new ones that were just released, are all on sale for $5, you guys. I think some were $5, some were $6, some were $4, I think, but most of them are $5. So, and then she also sells earrings too, you guys. So if you like earrings, buy yourself a pair of earrings too if you like earrings. I cannot wear earrings anymore. Or I would buy some earrings too, but I cannot because of what I suffer with. Because it's in my ears too. So I have to get rid of all my earrings. Unfortunately, I wish I could wear earrings. So now we're going to put this together. Make sure this is correcto. Okay. So that is that way. I want to make sure I have this in the middle, like so. Because the big one, this one, you guys, I was going to try and put this one yesterday on this, but, you couldn't see any of the trees on it, and then I realized, why didn't I shrink this down a little bit smaller? But I forgot. So we have to go with the smaller Slimline. This one, this Slimline one is, let's see, let me put it upside down so I can measure it better, is 6 1/4 by 2.5, actually. So this would be perfect for doing probably would be more better for an 8.5 by 3.5 card. More better that way, but I wanted these trees, so I just thought this would be better because I want these trees to pop out, and I think this would look good. So let's make sure I do this correcto and I get this straight. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn this upright towards me because I want to make sure I get this on straight, because if I go crooked, so I've got it between 4 and 8. Okay, because yesterday I totally messed up on that one and had to take it off and start all over again because I had it completely crooked. I mean, literally. Okay, I think that looks good, doesn't it? Okay, that looks good. Same thing with this. That looks good. Alright, there's the card, but now we need to add a sentiment on it. So I need to look in my camping thing. Did that one? I think we already have sentiments on it though. I can't remember. Let me show you guys the camping one. Can't remember. So let me show you guys. I thought there was some other stuff that went with it. I'll have to look on my laptop because I think my laptop ate a bunch of stuff. So that's the one I'm using now. And then we have this. We have some stars. And we have a whole nother row of stars in a bigger tent. And then we have like a whole tree, and then a row of trees, and then a bunch of trees. And then we have the moon by itself. Yep, that's back to the beginning. And then I already used the bigger Slimline. I can't remember if there was more backgrounds for this or not. I'll have to look again. Because if there was, I don't remember. My brain is not working at the moment as the heat's getting to me. So let me, because it's already got a lot of sentiments on it. So I'm just going to use a different sentiment, because I think I'm going to turn this one into another birthday card, I think. So, again, this one's called Happy Camper, Say It Slimline by Lea Keislingl. And I am going to use the same Happy Birthday, this one, that I used yesterday in another card that I made by Crafty Creations. Let's see, where did I put it? Right here. Haha, right there. And then I am going to use it with one of my gel print backgrounds and see if I can get this to work. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? Will this work? Or would that clash? That's gonna clash, you guys. I'm just gonna have to do it on white background. What about some of these diamonds? What about blue diamonds? Will tiny diamonds go good with green trees. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. This'll work. This'll work. Score. Okay. So I'm going to do a happy birthday. What do I do with my pokey tool? So I'm going to grab this happy birthday thing. And I think you can foil these. I'm not for 100% sure. But this is a thing of happy birthday things that I got for free by Crazy Creations. It's got a bunch of party hats and balloons and happy birthday sticker thing. So I thought I might as well use them. So let's give this a little bit of pop of blue diamond with lunar paste background. And we're going to go foam on foam. Or, I don't know, maybe not. Or I could if I put it up there or something. I don't know yet. I don't know what to do. We shall see. But I could have used this for a different card, but I just thought, wait a minute, what about some of those stencils that I use that I can't, or I use that are Simon Hurley's from Ranger. So I can, my other stencils. I can use other people's stencils on her cards. That's what's nice about this, so. Because this one didn't have a whole lot of, I don't have a happy birthday. I'm going to have to inspire them to create some other sentiments that I can use with my these cards. So now I have that. I just got to figure out where do I want to put it. So actually, I forgot to read this to you guys, what it all says. So it says, camping tents, campfire, lantern, s'mores, let's eat, sleeping bag, hiking, lake, happy camper, under the stars, not all who wander are lost. And this saying right here, not all who wander are lost, is one of the things that my daughter and her marching band did one year in high school. They had that as a theme, I think, for their marching band theme. Making memories. So I shared some of my memories with you for my camping experiences. Yeah. Under the stars. Have any of you ever camped under the stars, like outside under the stars? I think I did once. Like one time I slept outside under the stars. Only once though. That was a long time ago. So I think I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna cover up the trees. Do I want to put this up here? Like, happy birthday at the top. You know, that kind of looks good right there. I think I'm going to put it right there at the top. And I'm not going to foam, well, yeah. Let's foam it so it's kind of level with the card as well. So let's do that. And then we're going to add a couple gems on it. Kind of like what I did with the other card. But since we have green trees, I think I'm going to add, oh, I guess that might help if I take the backing off before we put it down. So let's put this right here. We're add a little pop of blue. Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks good. So there's that. So let's add some colored gems on it, guys. Without popping my ears off. Oh, here they are. I found them. I found them. Got them. So the other day, oh, am I still on? Yep, I'm still on. Okay, good. So the other day, these fell on the floor upside down, and some of the lids fell off. And lo and behold, some of these fell all over the floor. And see how tiny those are? Yeah. Did I want to get down on my hands and knees and pick up all those up off the floor? No. So they had to be picked up, scooped up, and thrown in the trash. So I lost quite a bit of beads, little gems. So I got these gems off of Amazon. And it came with this gem picker tool, and came with another grabber tool that grabs the gems, and I don't know why I never use it. It's like, why don't I ever use it? I just never think to use it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? See, there's static in the air. Oh, there it is. Found it. I'm going to try and get it to land upside right. It can be such a pain. Okay, forget it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab one more. See if I can get one more. Okay, I grabbed 2 more. 3 more I grabbed. As if I need that many more. Okay, let's get our glue. Oh, and I forgot to get my rag wet, y'all. Oh well. I think I have a wet spot right there. Good. So we're good there. So now I gotta figure out where we're just gonna put the green gems on this part. Okay. So I'm gonna put one. Yeah, right here. That's an air bubble. Okay. And then we're going to take one over here by Lantern and S'mores. Oh yeah, did I say s'mores? We always do s'mores when we go camping, don't we? Two. And then one right here. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go over here. And one more. Over this way by the trees. And this will be the last one. That makes it 5. Okay, there. That's it. Okay, so there is our card, you guys. So I will show it to you one more time. Those beads didn't fall off, did they? So, let me see. Uh-oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So there is our card. So happy birthday. All that beautifulness. Isn't that pretty? There we go. Sorry it's such a long video. We were having fun, right? And talking. I was having fun talking to you guys about camping and all the fun stories about going camping. So, anyways, now you've heard my camping stories while making a fun camping card and all that. So let's hear about some of your fun camping experiences down in the comments section down below. So, again, be looking for the video tomorrow about the Team Tiny Hop. We will be giving away this Lawn Fawn tomorrow. This is going to a lucky winner tomorrow. So be looking for that. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love you. Bye. And again on Saturday at 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. See ya. Bye. Mwah.